Welcome back everyone. We're still in the Lexiconary. I believe we have 2 more of these figurines to collect. We're in the bottom left of the map here. So there's one in the bottom right and one in the top right. Although the next 2 are relatively easy to collect. Just a few bad guys to beat up. So we've got a secret button here. Don't need those crossbow bolts. Another piece in the mirror set. This is quite useful. I might give this to Jasmin once I've cleaned up her inventory a little bit. The resist R is going to be quite useful, given her resistances are quite low in a couple of areas. And the poison resistance is quite high because she's wearing this bracelet, and she won't be wearing that for too long. So we're going to head back here quite close to the starting area. I'll just put an ice shield on here. With an ice shield in place, the damage isn't too bad from these guys. We could do like a nice little area to kite them around in. Maybe we can lure him back to her. There we go, not too bad. So what were we actually fighting over there? Well, I can't see anything in this room. There's a couple of shurikens in the corner. Now 1 shuriken. Yeah, and this leads back to the very starting area of the Lexiconary. This big open room. There'll be 1 item in this corner to pick up. Yeah, more shurikens. Right, now we can crack on with solving the final 2 puzzles. So we have 1 puzzle through this door and 1 through that door. I suppose actually I'll have a little rest first so Oliver can recover. And we'll just have a snack. That's fine. So there are some flying guys over there. But there's 1 little secret button to press here. Just want to make sure I'm not going to get trapped. It's kind of more food that we don't really need. Now that torch overburdened us, we'll just drop it. So here we are, we've got the attention of one of these. Well, I thought we did. That's handy. Okay, got a couple of level ups to process. I think we're free of enemies now. There's some slimes in these pits, but we don't have to worry about that just yet. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, heavy weapons 5 on Oliver. We need that right now. And now he's got the Ogre's Grip trait, which means he has a spare hand slot, which is for the Crystal Shield. That's the evasion plus 10 and immunity to petrify. I think some enemies a little bit later on can inflict petrify on us. And what's Galden doing? You know, I'll have a third pointing crit. Maybe we'll top up accuracy later on. Galden's not going to be backstabbing with daggers, but still, it can be useful. Now those slime guys in here can inflict us with that attribute where we need to drink this to get rid of it. So I'll just make a couple of those potions. Just one each for now. So the figurine is kind of ahead of us and a ledge up there, so we have to get across. So we'll try and take out some slimes from a distance. And nobody got poisoned. I knocked him back, I didn't even realise. As long as the kite back here, we should be fine. So Nico's the first person to fall for the disease. Yeah, I won't bother healing it just yet. Yeah, there's no more of those slime guys around, but there's no more enemies around at all now in this area, so I'm not going to waste a potion just yet. Yeah, so the figurine's on the far side there. So we have to solve this Path of the Eagle puzzle. And it basically involves kind of taking a leap of faith and walking across here. So as it turns out, the walk across starts here and you follow this path on the floor. And as long as you follow this pathway, you should make it across. You can always kind of drop things ahead of you like that as a test. But it's this path here that we're going to follow. So you can see it snaking around. So one more step forward, then we can turn this way. And then all the way to the end. And that closes the door down there that we just went through, and instead opens the one that was in front of us down there. So we get our third figurine out of 4. And now we have to go back via the disguised path. And there's a small amount of food, I think, on the ledge down there that we can get. And maybe the odd projectile weapon in front of us. But it's nothing that important. Then the way back, I think it's this way. Just trying to remember the exact route. Is it one this way? Then straight to the end? Yeah, so the way back's a bit more complicated. It's not a simple case of just following a clear path. It starts on the second kind of square here, and then sort of winds its way through. But it's not as easy as making your way to the other side. But on the video there, you should have been able to make out which way it was. So if we just walk straight down here, we can now head out. And now we get the chance to grab our final figurine by solving the crossing puzzle. So the crossing involves getting to the far side over here. And right now we can only move these 2 stones in front of us, so we can't really do enough to actually make a bridge to go across here. We actually need to empower 3 stones rather than just the 2. So we have to work out how to activate the 3rd one. I'm seeing a pressure plate in front of us here. If you put a stone on that, it depresses, but nothing actually happens yet. There's another pressure plate on the far side. And you could be able to hear some sort of hissing coming from within this wall. There's like a creature that comes out and ambushes you later on. And also Oliver and Nico have recovered from their poisoned attribute now. Yeah, so here's the next pressure plate. And you'll spot now her light comes on in the distance. You can see it there. And if you look actually under the light, you can just see another pressure plate there. So we need to get an item on that pressure plate in order to activate the final bit of this puzzle to get across. So from here, if we go 2 squares along to over the top of that one, that'll put us in a straight line to the pressure plate and we can throw something across. So which one of these can we move? I think it's this one and this one. Yeah, it's not that one. So it's only these 2 that can move at the moment. So there we go, we've got our double width bridge across. So we need something we can throw now. And that's now brought this square back to life. So we need to make a straight line across here now. So that's kind of like the easier bit. So we've done that now. So before you pick up the figurine, there's an item, I think a strength weapon over here. It's a great axe. So if you compare it to this sword Oliver has already, the sword is 14 to 42 plus strength. The axe is 18 to 55, so it's definitely stronger. The cooldown is 1 second longer, but it could be a worthwhile trade for the extra strength. And the special attack of both of them is the cleave ability. The axe does weigh quite a bit more though, so it might be like a slight upgrade, but at least we can drop the sword now as well. I don't think there's anything else up here yet. You can get your item back off the pressure plate if you need it. It only turns this light on. So as we pick up this figurine, we actually trigger an ambush where some flying creatures come out and get us. So we throw in a quick save there. We shouldn't be dying here. You can kind of use this force field ability if you feel like you're going to be too trapped. Back yourself into a corner. We can always force field this square. I'll just come forward here so they can see me. They're being a bit slow about it. There we go, they all came one at a time, nice and sort of polite. Usually you just get mobbed by all three of them pretty quickly. What's this guy doing? Okay. Then I think, so they came out of the alcoves here, and one came out of an alcove on the far side. And there's a small item in there, I don't think it's anything. Yeah, there you go, alchemy item, black mass. Suppose that's not too bad. It allows us to create those necromancy potions. So that's it, now we're done. We've got all 4 figurines, so we can head into this room now. Shut the door behind us. So now you've got to solve these 4 puzzles. So one's I'm alive, one's I'm the strongest, one I can't fly, and I can walk. Now I forget the exact order, but the strongest is definitely the ogre. Then we've got a crow, a snail, and a skeleton. So I'm alive, might be the crow. I can't fly, and I can walk. Well, let's try the skeleton. I suppose snails don't walk, do they? Or do they? Oh, apparently snails walk. There you go. I thought they crawled. Either way, we win. We'll check out the bear pelt. So it's a cloak item. Vitality and resist cold. Yeah, we'll give that to Oliver. Get rid of that one. We'll snag the power gem. So we've got 4 now. So we can generate another essence. Then we'll use these crystal flowers at the start of the next episode, I think. It's about time we made some potions. I think a couple of strength potions for Nico might be quite good to get his maximum carry burden a little bit higher. Ideally, Nico's inventory will be pretty much empty, apart from his potions. That'll leave a lot of his carrying capacity for some heavy armour that he might need, well, that he will need sooner or later. And this is a scroll which tells you the answer to the archives puzzle. But we already know the answer to that. Yeah, this scroll's quite an interesting one. I saw a post on a couple of forums questioning whether this scroll should even be in the game. Should it force you to work out the answer to yourself, or is it fair to give you the answer here? I think that given to get in the archives, it's kind of essential in order to complete the game and get into the cemetery. So I don't mind this scroll kind of being around myself. But yeah, some people definitely didn't like that being in the game. So yeah, we're heading to the exit now. If you guys have got any opinions on whether that scroll should actually be in the game, that gives you the solution. Put something in the comments section and I'll try and reply to it. So then we're going to bail out over here now. Just thinking what the quickest way to go is. So I guess if we go to the surface and access the shrine that was over here. I guess the best way to go to that is from the sewers over here, I think. Yeah, so we'll go to the shrine first to get the essence. Interesting, this hasn't regenerated yet. That's quite unusual. Yeah, we can't open this door yet. It opens a little bit later on, once we've killed the boss in the sewers. But yeah, we'll be killing the sewer boss in the next episode, I think. So I'm thinking this is the quickest way. So the ogre's not come back, I've respawned, that's handy. And this time it's one of some sort of circly symbol with some funny lines around it, so we can remember that when we go to the castle. Oh nice, Nico gained a bonus dexterity there from eating the egg. That's nice and free. So yeah, I'll remember that. So now we'll head to the hub. Which I think is, yeah, the fastest way is over here. Well, some enemies could have respawned outside of here. Yeah, there's one. I don't want to get mobbed here by a load of wolves, so I'll just back myself into this corner. And the healing crystal's in the room ahead of us, so any damage here isn't really that important. Lovely. I assume that's all of them dead. Yeah, I'll just snag this crystal to heal Oliver. So is anything else respawned over here? I can hear something moving around. What was that? Oh, it's another ogre. Great. Maybe Galden doesn't need another point. That's nice. Plus 200 damage. That's really good. I can hear some more wolves here as well. Yeah, there he is. I don't fancy this fight. That's better. Oh man, all those misses. Right. So into the hub next. Then we'll head out and get rid of this essence. Some enemies could have respawned in here. They tend to have a habit of doing that. So I think it's worth having a rest. Let's just have a look. Can't see anything. Aha, yeah, we've got an air elemental over here. Could be a good chance to try out this ethereal blade as well. So let's have a look which plot. Yeah, it's that one there. I recognise that symbol on top. So 1 to go. There's some bird thing over there as well. Ooh. Oops. Need to drink a potion there to get some movement back. Yeah, so with the ethereal blade there, these guys don't last long. Nice dodge. The lightning healed him there, you might have noticed that. The damage was green. Okay, let's not use lightning on him then. Okay. So I think that just about does it for this episode. When you join me next time, I'll be back in the sewers outside the boss room door. So let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, so I'll be down here, we'll go in here, kill the boss, which gives us the key to a door, this door here. Then we go in here, get the power gem from down this area, and then we have a choice of 3 areas. We either go into the crystal mines via the path of the snail, or we enter into the pyramid of Umas in here, or we go into the cemetery and do the 2 areas below the cemetery. So there's 3 dungeons to go to unlock the final dungeon, which is beyond the castle gates here. So 4 dungeons to go until the game's over. But that's for future episodes. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later.